You want to just raise your hand so everybody knows who you are when you are called. Treasurer Ernest, K1NGG. He's the one that stole all the food so far.
I've seen it.
For directors, emergency preparedness, John, W3 OTC.
EIC.
As well as trustee of the repeater. Programs, Fred, K1FC. Webmaster, John, photographer John, WB1GRB. And we do have a director, we call a Red Cross director, only because we didn't know what else to call him. And that's Frank, KB1IFX. Now, all these positions are recommended by the nominating committee. If anyone would like to recommend someone else or volunteer themselves, please let me know, or raise your hand now, or let me know during the meeting, and we would appreciate it.
And the vote will be on January.
Yeah, under the bylaws, the vote will be at the
January meeting.
So if you're interested, contact Stan, contact me, contact John, contact Ernest, whomever. Anybody wants, if you feel like you want to run for a position.
And if you don't want to run for the position, if you would like to be an assistant and learn the position, please let us know as well. Because everybody needs an assistant. That's the only way that you learn how to fill in if someone's incapable of one point or another. And the club needs the help. The membership really enjoys the advantages of everyone working together and filling in and doing. And this is one way to learn a position so that if Ernest has another operation, someone can fill in for him, can do the job while he's out, under his guidance.
Substitute treasurer.
Stan is a majority required to vote by the
A
bylaws?
majority of a percentage of the membership is, yes.
So it's, John, it's very important that we have as many people come
Yeah,
in
but
January as possible.
it's a majority of the meeting,
the members.
members at the meeting. It's not,
All right, so
not
we
the
only need
old.
3 people show up.
There you go.
So, for all of you, the meeting's on the second Thursday, except for us, no.
First Thursday, just kidding.
Meetings are on the first Thursday.
Okay, the other.
And we enjoy the membership as a whole. And, we want it to be a fun club. And that's why we are recommending the officers and directors that we are.
Okay, thank you, Stan. The other thing is we had a VE test 2 weeks ago. It's 2 weeks already. And Vlad from the Norwalk Club, the president of the Norwalk Club, was one of the VEs. And we had 2 candidates, one who went from general to extra. He lives up in Hamden. And the other gentleman was kind of interesting because he'd taken his Tech Plus license before 1987, and he was grandfathered in. So he went from Tech Plus to General, but he didn't have to take the test. He just had to come in, show us his credentials, and we signed the thing as if he took the test and passed it. And now he's a General.
Did you get $14?
Yeah, we had to pay the fee.
Yeah,
and
pay the
everything.
It's $15.
That was kind of interesting, but
How come you charged me 20?
You had to pay our tip.
and unfortunately we're down in this room today, which we all fit in. But it's a lot of you didn't get to see the new room that we have up on the 6th floor, which has been preempted by the fire department. Apparently, they're having a training course up there. But the room up there is about three times bigger than this, and when it's all equipped, it's going to be quite nice. So it should work out well for us. Is there any visitors or guests here? Vlad is here. Gus is a member of our club, but we don't see him too often. Thank you for coming, Gus. Look forward to your presentation. And Bill is here, and you got a guest?
That's my ex-YL Lester.
Okay. Hi, Lester. And John, is this your guest or
Nope,
this?
no, I just showed up. I'm George.
Okay, George is not a ham, but he's interested in becoming one, I hope.
You can take the test this weekend.
I will be.
Okay, well, welcome, and John, I guess, do you want to do your presentation first?
Well,
Were you going to do it with,
they're claiming that they'll be out of that room at 8, so we may just want to
okay.
drag our feet just a bit, but.
Or maybe we're just as well off staying here.
All right,
Yeah, we're pretty
promise
close.
we don't have a projector.
We'll be okay.
That's all right, they didn't work me anyway, so what's
Gotta
different
start,
for
they
me?
can go up.
Yeah. Everybody, please congratulate Stan, who got an award, 2 weeks ago?
That's right.
For the Hudson Division of the ARRL. In honor of something or another, in honor of being a grand old ham, who's probably helped more people be hams and helped more clubs and help more people enjoy ham radio than just about maybe 10 other hams on the face of the earth, so thank you, Stan.
I have to say, it was exciting, and I'm still quelling. And, I'm still excited and
Is that a ham term?
appreciative.
It's a Q code, it starts with a Q, so it's a Q code.
It's a Q code.
It's a great honor. I don't know how they selected me. It's the Hudson Division, which is Long Island, New York City, northern New Jersey, and southern New York State, from roughly Albany on down, or a little bit above Albany on down. And I was selected, and it's such an honor, and I am appreciative. And I have to tell you that when I had to give my little spiel, some of the things that I emphasized were the things that we do in this club. We train. You want to train new members. You want to guide them. Once they do get licensed, you want to help them set up a station. You want to help them get involved in amateur radio, learn what it's about, get them on the air. You want to teach classes. You want to give VE sessions. You want to get people on traffic nets so that when we do have a incident, such as a hurricane or snowstorm or what have you, you've got members that are trained so they know how to operate and how to handle traffic, rather than confuse everyone. How to get involved with clubs, how to do things, how to be amateurs, how to talk on the air, talk locally and talk worldwide. It's all part of amateur radio, and it's all the things that we want to help new people do, and we want to help our existing hams, our current hams, upgrade if they want, and help them enjoy the hobby more. And that's part of what this club does. I mean, it's a perfect model club to show our hobby and spread the benefits of amateur radio.
I just want to make a note. Okay. Thank you, Stan. I forgot, as my role as treasurer, to announce that the board had agreed earlier in the year to continue dues for the coming year at the same level it is currently, and the dues notices will go out after the first of the year. We're getting right on time with everything. It's been amazing this year. And our president here has been a great person to work with the city. After Hurricane Irene, we scored major points with the city. We have the new room upstairs, and we got all kinds of support from the city, and we're intimately involved with the emergency plans that they're developing. In fact, our president is writing the manual.
I'm not, I'm doing the wordsmithing.
Is there any truth to the rumor they offered you Bobby Valentine's position?
No.
Or he was working for $1 a year.
So we're in a very enviable position. They like us, we like them, and it's been a good handshake.
I took the first draft of the documents, the communications plan, and I said, I'll edit it, review it, because it's what I've been doing for 30 years, among other things. And I really kind of ripped it to shreds, and had a lot of, my editing style is very curt, it's very succinct and curt, as opposed to everything else I do. And then I go to the meeting yesterday, and they tell me, we have a weekly meeting, and they say, oh, the mayor's reviewing it right now. I'm like, oh shit, you know, with all the thing, my comments in there, and the mayor's aide came down about 10:30, and the mayor isn't sure who's editing. He says, but this is going to be the best document the city's ever turned out. Because somebody's really knocking it into shape. So who's editing it? Oh, okay. So anyway, that was kind of neat. And they're making progress on the EOC. It's going to be slow because getting funding is going to be interesting. Getting funding for anything is going to be interesting, but they'll make progress on it. And one of the topics of conversation yesterday was antennas for the high schools, because those would be the shelters, actually for all the schools, because those would be the shelters. And I pointed out that what I told them was to get disc cones on all of them. We don't need great antennas, we just need a good basic VHF antenna. And the fire captain who's on the team suddenly went, oh, wait a minute, we could use those too. Oh, I like this idea. We might even have some budget money. Okay. So it's, you know, things will come along slowly but surely. With that, let's let Adam and Gus get started on their presentation.